Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for coming in to check out the 900 Global Honey Badger Black Pearl ball review. Fair disclosure here, I shot this review a while back, and I wasn't going to put it out because I think we've all probably seen a Honey Badger review or two since we've been bowling. It's been around for, 3 or 4 years now. And I just wasn't going to put it out, and then I thought, with everything going on with this coronavirus, content is good. I've had a couple people email and ask if I had anything ready to go, so I thought, I'll put it out. So before we get to it, though, guys, let me give you my 3 promises as always. Number 1, I'm a non-staffer. This is a non-staff review. You're going to see good shots and bad shots in every review I do. This one you're going to see far more good, though. Fair warning. Number 2, guys, every ball that I review has at least 10 games on it. This one has a whole bunch of games. I couldn't even tell you, probably 25 or 30. And then it's all about honesty. I want to give you guys the most information I can so that you guys can make a decision on if a ball is right for you or not. So let's get right to it. This is an Asian market release that came to higher volume dealers, was my understanding, and I was lucky enough to get one, and you can see how we start out here in this game. This ball is just really different than the gold Honey Badger. Now, I had the gold. I still have the gold. And it's a ball that, for me, is extremely angular. I mean, to the point that it's almost unusable sometimes because the back end snap is so hard and so angular. I find myself running through the nose a lot with it. I've put up some really good games with it, and I've really laid some eggs with the gold one. So I thought when I got this, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna, drill this ball. I'm gonna keep it kind of as a collector's item and just kind of let it be. I had the teal one too, and the teal Honey Badger I didn't like at all. I felt like that ball didn't move at all for me. This one is really interesting. Same S71 cover stock. Same grapnel core, same everything, but this one just rolls much smoother, as you can see, and honestly, they're drilled about the same. So, but you can see right here that it just rolls so much cleaner, so much smoother down lane. You notice when it gets to the turn point right there, it doesn't pop left as hard as my gold one. Now, I can't explain that. I don't know why. But it definitely doesn't. I would say this ball rolls with a much archier pattern than the gold one. The gold one, for me, that's a ball that I'm going to stand about where I'm standing here, and I'm going to swing it out to, 3, 4, 5, and let that thing come screaming back, because once it hits the friction, it will. This ball doesn't respond like that, and I don't know if it's got something to do with, the color, the impregnated color that it is. I don't know if it's got something to do with the dyes, or I don't really know, but I can tell you that this one doesn't roll anything like the gold one. And I'm going to do some comparison videos coming up, and I'm going to show you some differences between balls. I'm going to do the halos, all 3 of them, one versus the other. I'm going to do the gold Honey Badger in this ball, and probably the Badger Claw, just so you guys can see. I'll be doing the Volt and the Volt Pearl. I've got a bunch of things coming once we can get back to the bowling alleys. Here in Colorado, we're done till basically May 1, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. But this ball here is just a really solid ball. I really like it a lot, but I find that, on a heavier condition, or if it's spotty in the back, both of my Honey Badgers are essentially rendered useless. If it's real spotty back there, it becomes really easy to start running through the head pin. If there's too much oil, the gold one doesn't pick up at all. This one will actually a little bit more than the gold for sure, and definitely much more than the teal for me. I had a pink Honey Badger, the pink. It's the same cover, but it's just a solid pink. It's not a solid though. It was weird. I had one that was a Korean market ball. Sold it to a friend of mine. But I don't think he's going to ever drill it. So anyway, I'm run 9 in a row there, or I guess we're at 10 now, aren't we? Yeah, no. So we run 9 in a row, and this ball is just a really predictable motion for me. On medium condition, I feel like this is a ball that I could use all day long, just all day long. And this one here, you're going to see I got a little slow with it, and that's the worst shot of the day. But other than that, it was very good. And so what I'm going to do from now on, because, and I always take this video in every review I do, I never post it because no one's ever asked, but people want to see, they're like, how do we know you're shooting these scores? So there you go, finish out 276. There's the evidence right there. I will continue to do that moving forward. Anything over 250, I'll go ahead and pop a shot of the screen, and you know, we'll let you guys see it all. So does the Badger make the bag, and is the main bag or the ball tote? The time I shot this, I said main bag, but we've had some changes. This is still a ball that I will pull out situationally. Either way, I still give it an A. This is a fantastic ball. So appearance, I think this ball looks great. To be honest, it looks better to me than the gold. It looks better than the teal. It's just a really good looking ball. So appearance, I give it 4.5 points. Reliability, I give it 4. So if you're new to the channel and you're wondering what that means, reliability is the motion that the ball has built into it. Is that a motion that's reliable to strike? And with this ball, I would say more times than not, yes, it is. There are times that it can get a little touchy in the back end, but overall, I would say it's a fairly reliable ball for striking. So I gave it a 4 there. Repeatability, again, if you're new to the channel, repeatability is if I do the same thing over and over and over and over, is the ball going to do the same thing? And generally speaking, yes. But the core is a really dynamic core, so it moves a ton. And the finish, 4.5, and hitting power 4, give it 21 points and an A. This is a ball that I will pull out periodically, and yeah, it's a good ball. If you can get your hands on one, I'd say it's worth it. So what's in the main bag? Well, let's talk about that. These are my updated stuff that's in the main bag as of today. So we've got, first off the bat, we've got the Volt, the 900 Global Volt Solid, which is a fantastic piece. We've got the, I believe this one is the Storm, right? Yeah, this is the Storm Phase 3, which is one of my favorites. That's a great ball. If you haven't thrown it, you should definitely give it a go. The Venom Shock Pearl, which won't be leaving the bag anytime soon. That's a fantastic ball too. The Crux, the Alpha Crux, or the Omega Crux, pardon me, is in the bag. And then last but certainly not least is the Alpha Jackal in the end of the bag. So what's in the main tote? Well, let's show you what's in the main tote. So these are the balls that I take with me, the 3-ball tote everywhere. We got the Badger Infused 7030. That's a great control piece. I did a review on it. Definitely check that out. This kind of a spoiler alert here. We've got the Storm Axiom, which I've had for quite a while, and it is fantastic. And then the Ebonite Allure, which is a really surprising ball for me. So reviews on these are coming up later, as soon as I can get back into the bowling center to shoot them. So let's talk about what's in the light to medium tote. For those of you that are new, I added 2 new totes to my bag. So the light to medium tote, or to my arsenal, I should say. Light to medium, we've got the After Dark Hybrid, fantastic piece. We've got the Intel, which is one of my favorites, actually, probably one of the most revered and yet underrated bowling balls on the market. I don't know how. And then the Venom Shock, which is a standard in most people's bags. So this is my light to medium tote. And then I also have a medium to heavy tote. So this is the stuff that I'm going to use on really heavy shots, tournament shots maybe, something like that. So we've got the 900 Global Volatility, which I did a review on. That's available for you to watch. Good ball. Definitely worth a look. The Halo Vision, which is a hybrid, a big asymmetric hybrid, fantastic piece. It's one of my favorite hybrids on the market, that and the Columbia Baller. And then, of course, the OG Conspiracy, which, as I said in a previous video, I feel like you could throw it on ice and still get about 10 boards out of it. So what reviews are coming as soon as I can get back in? Well, let's talk about those, because I think it's important for you guys to know what's coming down the pipe here. So we've got the Axiom. That'll be coming as soon as I can get back into the bowling center. Big, solid, symmetric piece. We've got the Allure, which is a pearl symmetric piece, which I'm really excited about. It's a really good ball, totally underrated. We've got the Nuclear Cell coming, which is a huge asymmetric pearl. I'm really excited to show you that one. We've got the Pure Diamond from Lane Masters Legends. Those guys over there, this is apparently one of their best, and they sent me one, and so I'm going to give it a go. And then, of course, we've got the Radical Results that is coming as soon as I can get back into the bowling center to shoot these things. So I want to say thanks to Arapahoe Bowling Center for allowing me to come in and shoot and do what I do there. Really appreciate it. And then, as always, I got to thank Bobby Layton and the guys over at Bobby's Pro Shop. He's one of the best in Denver. He's a great guy, really friendly, definitely willing to help anyone out. So if you're in the market, make sure you look him up. I want to say thanks to you guys for watching and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to get the newest stuff. If you got questions or email or comments, inquiries, email me right there. And always, guys, please stay safe during this time. Keep yourself healthy, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.